Hi guys, this is Stan from Team Curse, and today I'm going to be showing you a retake setup on A on D Mirage CSGO. Okay, so this will start off like a general 2-1-2, 2A, 1 mid, and 2B. The guys coming A, you want to play passive, you don't want to contest them coming out ramp in apartments. You want to get one guy in the box as fast as you can, so both guys A coming up here, nade stacking, this. One guy standing right here making sure he crosses safely. This is the ramp guy, and the other guy crossing and getting here. Now, your role here is to make sure that they don't push across this general direction and get control of window and electrical box if they take A. And at the same time, if they come through mid to A, you can contest them at the same time as well. If at any moment you feel like you can get pinched from and mid at the same time, just single one spot out, come to mid, play it however you want, maybe here, and make sure you just try to hold connector as best as you can. Let them take electrical box, or you can, if you know they're not coming out mid, or killed one guy, just hold it like this. So overall, your job is just to make sure that you contest them connector and make sure they don't get control here. This guy ramp, you come out, you help him cross, then you fall back, and your role, you allow them to come out. And you don't really get too aggro on your peeking until you have two people here. Your mid guy will be rotating through city spawn and helping you here. Once he gets here, then you guys can take aggro angles. But until then, unless it's just one guy running in and trying to force the plant, don't try to peek out and try to be a hero, kill two people or whatever. Wait for your team, flash a little bit, nade, throw whatever. Try to save your smokes. Make sure that one of the guys coming ramp, like either mid guy or the guy who's staying A, has a smoke saved for the retake specifically. You want to get a specific role. That way, wherever the bomb is planted, he can smoke it. And one of these guys, one of the two guys coming up ramp, one will be coming out and helping. Overall, when the retake happens, 3 guys fight from connector, and one will be right away locking the defuse. No matter what happens, he's just running in and locking the defuse with hopefully a smoke on the bomb. So that's how the A guys are playing passive. One ramp, just contesting them a little bit, and one connector. The mid guy, this is how you're playing. You just come through here however you want. Don't go through A and run across mid to window. That's the longest way, and I really don't recommend doing that. Come here. Your main job is just to contest them a little bit if they go up cat, and make sure that they don't boost up window. So if they're retaking A, or if they're taking A, and there's no action mid, right away it's really easy to come out here from window and get a bunch of kills. Obviously, if they don't have a proper smoke down, contest them, nade them, flash them, whatever. But don't let your greed get to you, because at the same time it's really easy to get killed there. So just come here, rotate, run as fast as you can, and help this guy A round. Once there's both of you here, then you guys can start contesting it. If the plant is not down, try to stop it. If he's planting default, force him to plant right here. I mean, don't come out all the way up here. You don't really want to get up close here until like past this general area, until you have 3 connector waiting to retake. So you guys, 2 guys waiting for the B guys to get to connector. A little bit of trouble, just holding it. So the guys B, when you come out B, you do your general setup. Usually it's 1 cat, 1 backside. He listens, no rush, blah blah blah. Oh, it's an A rush. Okay, so this guy cat, you don't want to right away and just steamroll and try to clear all of mid by yourself. All of this by yourself. Under here, blah blah blah. You're gonna wait until your backside guy, he's gonna rotate through kitchen and he's gonna come window to window room and retake mid with you. So when he gets to window room, then you're gonna flash this. He's gonna do a flash that I will show in just a second. Window. You're going to come out and you're going to take all the wide angles out in mid. So this, whatever is out here, you're going to take all these wide angles. Of course, if there's a guy there, you have no choice, you have to fight him as well. So you're just generally waiting until you have a guy window and you're ready to take mid. Now, once you've done all of that, once this guy's flashed, he's going to be clearing under here, and you're going to be clearing this long range angle for the window guys. Once you've cleared all of this, you will generally want to get as fast as you can and drop down here, so your guy window can at the same time, after you've gotten down here, he can jump down safely. And if he does get killed from a guy here, you can get the trade really quickly. I mean, if you get down here and your guy jumps out, and there's a guy holding right here. Right after he gets that kill, he's almost 99% of the time gonna come out and try to hold an angle versus you. So if you jump down properly, you can walk up here, right angle, and come out and pre-fire him. So that's the cat guy's job. If they rush B, of course, you just fall back, try to play your regular setup, one backside, one here. If you can, try to get over here, that way you can crossfire with your guy Jail. If they're pushing through sight to kill him, you can kill them from the side. If they think you're a cat, you can kill them from the side, whatever you want. It's personal preference. So backside guy, this is how you're rotating. Yep, okay, nothing A, nothing B, blah blah blah. A rush, uh-oh. You run as fast as you can to window. Through here, just the regular route. Okay, on window, cat guy, you ready? Yep, ready. Okay, flashing. You can make up any flash you want. There's a bunch of effective flashes that you can throw. This is the one I tend to use. Very simple. You can peek out with it, and it's a pop flash for pretty much anybody looking into window. So, once you've done that flash, your guy cat, he flashes at the same time, then you peek out and you watch the underneath path of mid, in case there's some guy waiting for the guy to peek cat, while at the same time your guy cat is watching your long range angles from here. So once all this is cleared, in a perfect world, for example, if they send 5A, you should have 3 here around this general connector area, electrical box area, and 2A ramp. Now let's say they threw smokes at the start of the round, smoked this off, smoked that off, and now they've dissipated, they're just waiting for the retake. You don't really want to run out with no smokes and try to fight them all, even though it can work, and if it's like 3 versus 5, and you don't have very little time left on the bomb, sometimes you're going to have to do it, but let's just say it's a good scenario, you have some time still, you can throw some smokes, and you have smokes, you don't have to waste them on rushes, and overall you can get prepared for this retake. So, you have one guy from connector, just come up here. This smoke is very simple, it doesn't matter where you land it, well, it doesn't matter where you really line it up from. You just put it somewhere in the middle right here, run forward, and make sure that at the same time you're throwing that smoke, you can't get shot from this angle. This is how it looks like. Very easy, I can throw it from a bunch of different ways, and it'll generally land in the same way.
Throwing smoke.
Look, I'll throw it a little bit deeper, just like that. Now, A is a site that's really easy to take with on this map with proper smokes and flashes, and at the same time it's really hard to hold, so they make you pay for the easy take, because this one smoke, if they have a guy, which generally a team will have a good team will have one guy watching the flank and at least one guy here or somewhere around this area, just these 2 guys alone, forcing them to get into worse spots, having to push through the smoke or have to boost right here, that right away gives you a huge advantage and makes you get up close angles, which is M4 versus AK up close, in my opinion, is a huge advantage. So you throw the connector guys, they just simply throw the smoke right here. They can throw whatever flash they want. They can throw nades apartments, nade stack apartments, and come out, while at the same time these guys ramp, try to save a smoke. If they plan a default, like I said before, you're smoking, not like that of course, but maybe a little bit deeper. You smoke it. The job of the 2 ramp guys, the job of the 3 connector guys is to come out here and get all your bodies out in the open and spread out as best as possible, as fast as possible. At the same time, the 2 ramp guys, one job is the same thing as connector. You have to get in the open and start fighting with the terrorists and distracting, while the other guy coming ramp, whoever it is, assign it to one of your teammates. He comes in right away and he just logs the bomb with a smoke hopefully being on the bomb. If it's there, if there's the bomb there, you can throw something like this.
Down smoke.
Then flash. Your guy there's a smoke ramp. They flash and boom, you come in here. You defuse, while this guy comes out here, starts cutting you, and 3 of your teammates come out here and start cutting you at the same time. So that's the regular default retake on A. You have one guy sitting here passive, and 2 guys coming through here, and 3 guys coming through here. It's really essential that you get this window guy, unless he has an op and he can get some early picks, because they threw some bad smokes. If they have a smoke here, the best thing to do is to just run across and make sure this guy B has a fast rotate, just as this guy has a fast rotate to A. So yeah, and that is the regular A retake setup. Thank you, and until next time.